Once upon a time, in a land far away, lived a kind king and queen who longed for a child. One day, their wish came true, and a beautiful baby princess was born. They named her Aurora, and she was loved by everyone. To celebrate, the king and queen threw a magnificent party. They invited everyone important, including 3 good fairies. But there was one fairy they forgot, the wicked fairy Maleficent. Maleficent arrived in a puff of green smoke, very angry. She put a terrible curse on baby Aurora.
On her 16th birthday, the princess will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and fall into a deep sleep from which she will never wake.
The good fairies were sad, but they couldn't undo the curse completely. However, one kind fairy changed it.
The princess will not die, but will sleep until a true love's kiss awakens her.
The king and queen were very worried. They ordered all spinning wheels in the kingdom to be burned. To keep Aurora safe, the good fairies took her to live in a little cottage deep in the woods, pretending to be her aunts. Aurora grew up to be a sweet and lovely girl, not knowing she was a princess. On her 16th birthday, Aurora was feeling a little lonely. She wandered away from the cottage and found an old, forgotten tower. Inside, she saw an old woman spinning at a strange, whirring wheel. It was Maleficent, disguised. Curious, Aurora reached out and touched the spindle. Prick! She pricked her finger and instantly fell into a deep sleep, just as the curse had foretold. The good fairies were heartbroken. They carried Aurora back to the castle and laid her on a grand bed. To make sure no one felt sad and alone, the good fairy cast a spell over the entire kingdom, making everyone fall asleep too, from the king and queen to the stable boy and the castle cat. Years passed, and a thick forest of thorns grew up around the castle, hiding it from the world. People whispered stories of the sleeping princess. One day, a brave and handsome Prince Philip heard the tale. He knew he had to find the sleeping princess. He fought his way through the thorny forest, defeated Maleficent, who had turned into a terrifying dragon, and finally reached the castle. He found the sleeping princess, beautiful even in her slumber. Remembering the fairy's words, he leaned down and gave her a true love's kiss.
You are so beautiful. I wish you would wake up.
Instantly, Aurora's eyes fluttered open. The curse was broken, and as she woke, so did everyone else in the castle. The king and queen hugged their daughter tight, and there was much rejoicing. Prince Philip and Princess Aurora fell in love, and soon they were married. They lived happily ever after, ruling their kingdom with kindness and love.
Please subscribe if you have liked the video.